Hey, what's up, good people? It's your girl KB. You know what I do, and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday. It is February 14th, which means it's Valentine's Day. Remember to show some love today and every day, y'all. It's 3:54 in the a.m., and I'm on my second recovery reading, which is Daily Reflections from AA. And this one is a goodie because this one got me into a bit of a, I'm not even going to say bit of, a major problem not so long ago. And it's entitled Expectations versus Demands. It says, burn the idea into the consciousness of every man that he can get well regardless of anyone. The only condition is that he trust in God and clean house. This is the house, y'all. Now, I'm not saying you have to stay with me. I'm going to use these words as a visual. I'm not saying you have to wash your laundry before you take it to the laundromat. What I'm saying is that you rid yourself of the things that you know are a hindrance. And many of us know, and we cling to them because they're familiar. And however dysfunctional that they bring us some level of comfort because they are familiar. You know, if I have a broken TV, now some of you can relate to this. You know, back in the day we had knobs on our television and we had to change the channel. So if I'm familiar with a broken TV, you know, I got the vice grips by the TV, you know, I know that the rabbit ears, if I crinkle the foil just right and tilt the antenna to the left, I'm telling my age, y'all, then I can pick up a channel or two, you know, and if it gets fuzzy, I know where to hit it to bring in the reception or clear up the reception, right? We're familiar with those kind of things. So we have those kind of things and we make provisions for those things in our lives. Keep this real. You know, there are folks that have normalized a whole lot of things that the rest of the world just kind of raises an eyebrow at and looks at them kind of side-eyed. They're familiar with it. It's their dysfunction, but they're familiar with it. So dealing with expectations is a frequent topic at meetings. It isn't wrong to expect progress of myself, good things from my life, or decent treatment from others. Now, there's nothing wrong with having expectations. When we mess up, and personalize it, where I messed up is I did not voice those expectations. So I'm running on a set of plans and rules. And I'm expecting somebody to do the same, but we're on two different tracks. Because I never said, hey, your rail cars are supposed to be over here. Or I would like your rail cars over here, better yet. Because when our expectations sound like demands, it becomes problematic. You know, there's a sense of entitlement. You know, and then you begin lauding over people. You know, can't say it any differently. You know, I become a higher power when I demand. And being a higher power to people, I'm going to get people-y responses. My friend laughs when I use the word people-y. But if you think about it, it's apropos. You know, people responses are going to be flaky. People's responses are going to be either in direct proportion to what you're putting out, or, as we like to say, extra. because of the rebellious Adamic nature. You can't tell me what to do. You're not the boss of me. Oh, I'll go along to get along until you run me the wrong way. I'll go along to get along until something better comes along. Peoply responses. So, your expectations are obedience. And I know we all hate that word, obey. And it's not obedience to man. It's not obedience to your desires. It's obedience to God. Joining your will to his way. Which means what? Sacrifice on your part. Which means discomfort. Which means sometimes affliction. Conflict and affliction. But when you learn to yield, when you learn to surrender, I guarantee your life is exponentially better than it ever could be. Even in the midst of whatever it is that's afflicting you. Even in the midst of conflict. Because hearts are being changed. Minds are being changed when you learn to yield. Amen. When your expectations start to sound like demands, you're going to get a peoply response.